Welcome back Mogverse. Today we're diving straight into one of the most iconic military trucks ever built, a machine that has served the United States for generations, survived countless upgrades, and still stands as a symbol of rugged reliability. This is the M35A3 2.5-ton cargo truck, often called the upgraded deuce and a half. And in this review, we're going deep into its real-world performance, its modern relevance in 2025, why it's still in demand, and what price you can expect to pay if you want to get one for yourself today. The M35 series has been around since the 1950s, but the A3 version introduced a new level of capability. Even today, hobbyists, collectors, off-road enthusiasts, preppers, and former military operators still look at the M35A3 as one of the toughest, simplest, and most dependable military trucks ever designed. This truck wasn't made to be stylish or luxurious. It was built to survive war, extreme terrain, and brutal weather conditions, and it still performs like a tank. The M35A3 comes with a 2.5-ton cargo capacity rating on road, but off-road it can still carry more than most modern commercial trucks in the same size class. Its upgraded diesel engine, automatic transmission, central tire inflation system, and strengthened driveline turned it into something much more powerful than the earlier models. And even though the A3 upgrade program ended many years ago, these trucks remain legendary in the world of military logistics. Let's start with performance. Under the hood, the M35A3 is powered by the Caterpillar 3116 diesel engine. This six-cylinder powerhouse is known for its reliability and ability to take abuse without complaining. It produces around 170 horsepower and roughly 460 Nm of torque, numbers that may not sound huge by modern standards, but what makes this truck impressive is how that power is delivered. It's built for low-end pulling strength, slow-speed torque, and long missions in extremely rough terrain. The engine doesn't rush, it endures. The A3 version was also upgraded with a 4-speed automatic transmission. For soldiers who weren't experts at driving big manual trucks, this made the M35A3 far easier and safer to operate. It also allowed smoother shifting when climbing hills, crossing riverbeds, or navigating muddy, uneven landscapes. Combined with its 2-speed transfer case and full-time 6x6 traction, the M35A3 is almost unstoppable off-road. Sand, mud, snow, rocks, this truck doesn't care. It keeps pushing forward. One of the standout features is the CTIS, Central Tire Inflation System. This allows the driver to inflate or deflate the tires from inside the cabin, depending on the terrain. On soft sand or mud, lowering the pressure gives more grip. On paved roads, adding pressure improves fuel efficiency and stability. Very few military trucks of its era had this capability, and even in 2025, it feels like a premium feature. The M35A3 isn't a fast truck. Its top speed is around 52 miles per hour, and realistically, most drivers cruise closer to 45 miles per hour. But speed is not what this truck was built for. It was built to haul supplies, tow artillery, transport troops, and move equipment across impossible terrain where normal trucks would instantly get stuck. And in that job, it performs flawlessly. The suspension on this truck is simple but incredibly strong. Leaf springs, heavy-duty axles, and a ladder frame chassis make the M35A3 feel like a rolling fortress. It absorbs punishment day after day. Owners often talk about the truck feeling completely unbothered by terrain that would destroy a civilian pickup. In terms of durability, the M35A3 remains unmatched. It was designed so soldiers with basic mechanical knowledge could repair it in the field. That means the truck is built with simpler components, fewer electronic parts, and extremely rugged systems that are almost impossible to kill. Even today, many A3 models start up instantly after years of storage with just basic maintenance. Now, let's talk about the driving experience. Inside the cabin, things are basic. There's no luxury, no soft seats, no modern infotainment screen, no digital gauges, nothing like that. You sit high, you feel every vibration, and the engine roars loudly. But that's the charm. It feels like you're driving a piece of military history. You feel powerful, unstoppable, and connected to the raw mechanical nature of the machine. For many enthusiasts, this simplicity is exactly what makes the M35A3 enjoyable. Fuel consumption, well, here's the truth. The M35A3 is not a fuel-efficient vehicle. It burns diesel quickly, especially when carrying heavy loads or traveling off-road. Expect somewhere around 8 to 11 mpg in most conditions. But again, this truck wasn't designed for economy, it was designed for power and reliability. Let's move on to maintenance. Parts for the M35A3 are still available in the US thanks to military surplus, collectors, and specialized dealerships. The Caterpillar engine is known for easy servicing, and many mechanics can work on it without specialized tools. Compared to modern military vehicles, maintaining an M35A3 is cheaper and much easier. You don't need a diagnostic computer, just tools, knowledge, and occasionally some patience. So, how does the M35A3 compare to modern military trucks in 2025? Today's military vehicles are more technologically advanced, more fuel efficient, and safer. But they're also far more expensive, more complicated, and much harder for civilians to maintain. The M35A3 keeps things old school, and that simplicity is its greatest strength. Even in 2025, many collectors say the M35A3 is the perfect balance between vintage toughness and upgraded modern capability. Now let's talk about price, something many people want to know. In 2025, the value of the M35A3 depends on condition, mileage, upgrades, and overall maintenance history. A rough, non-restored unit may sell between $5,000 to $7,000. A clean, good condition truck usually falls in the range of $8,000 to $12,000. A fully restored, freshly painted, mechanically sound unit with low hours can reach anywhere from $14,000 to $20,000. And rare or custom upgraded models sometimes go as high as $25,000 or more. Considering what this truck can do, these prices are still a bargain compared to modern tactical vehicles. Many buyers today pick the M35A3 for off-grid living, overlanding conversions, doomsday prep, or simply as a unique collector's piece. Some people turn them into